Hey guys, in today's video I'm going to show you how I make rope vines for my Halloween displays. Thank you for watching the videos and thank you for subscribing. To make my rope vines, I just get a section of rope. You can use the artificial fiber, but the natural does better because it does have these little outshoots to make it look more organic. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to unwrap sections of this down a little bit, fray them out. I do have some twine that I'll be tying on there at different locations to make it look like it's vining out. After I get all the ropes separated and tied up, what I do is I take some spray foam and I'm going to coat the entire surface of everything that I have on the rope with the spray foam. From there we paint it and then we dry brush it to give it a more natural and more organic look. Let's make some rope vines. Alright, so I'm going to undo the end of the rope on one side. Okay. So, I'm just going to unbraid it. I'll pick one section and just untwine it all the way down. This is one of my shorter sections, so I'm not going to go as far with that one section. There we go. And now to keep it from unwinding any further, and I'm going to use some twine to tie it off there. And that little section will keep this from unraveling any further. Now this one, we'll do the same thing. We'll go back a little ways, about to there. And we'll tie that off. So in essence, we've made 3 branches and some smaller feeler branches coming off of it. And these smaller feeler branches, you can tie some more twine to make those look like those branch. You just continue this process over and over again all the way down the rope until you get the desired look you're wanting for your vine. As you separate out the rope, it starts to untwine a little bit. And I've tied some twine ever so often and around to look like it's growing little branches and offshoots. But you can add as many as you need or want to give it the effect and look you want. After I finish tying all the twine and little offshoots to this, I'll go ahead and get ready and we'll start coating this with the spray foam. And there you have some rope vines. No real method to the madness. The more random it is, the more realistic it'll look when it's finished. Tons of little vines with offshoots. Now it's time for the messy part. I'm going to take some spray foam and spray it into my gloved hand. And going to work it into every bit of the rope and let that dry and settle, and then get ready to paint it. So we're going to spray some of this in my hand and work it through every piece of the vine. And as you can see, the spray foam starts filling in and camouflaging the rope. You just have to go back through to make sure there's no huge foam bubbles or pockets that start to expand. Once the spray foam dries, we'll paint it with a base coat of dark brown and then dry brush it on top of that with a khaki color. Now that I've got the rope coated in the spray foam, I'm going to use some dark brown spray paint to coat the whole surface with. And there's what the rope vine looks like with just the spray foam on it. And this is what it looks like with the first coat of dark brown spray paint. Make sure we get every bit of the surface covered on it. And then I've got some khaki paint that we're going to dry brush it with. Okay, now that the base coat is dry on the vines, I'm going to take some khaki lighter brown paint and I'm just going to dry brush the entire vines. And there you have the first coat of the khaki paint. As you can see, it highlights these little outshoot fibers, gives it a more organic look. I'll let this dry, and when this dries, then we'll get some wood stain and completely cover the vines, and that will complete the rope build. Alright, now to let it dry, and as soon as it dries, I'll show you the finished product. Halloween vines made from rope and twine. Thank you for watching the videos, and thank you for subscribing. And there you have the completed rope vines for my cemetery fence. Thank you for watching the videos. Thank you for subscribing. I'll do another video of my Halloween setup when I put the cemetery out in the yard. And you'll be able to see how these are incorporated into the fence. Again, thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing.